Is the hair crazy and wild or what? It's fine. We're in Madrid for an epic drive with Carlos Reina, the chief of Spanish subscription leader Astara Move. He's meeting me on the grid of the Mad Ring, where Formula One drivers will be speeding through the street circuit in September 2026. We're going from the paddock to the pitch as we drive to what many consider to be holy ground, the stadium of Football Club Real Madrid, Santiago Bernabéu. You won't want to miss this, so buckle up and join the ride. I think I forgot something there in the script. Was that the same thing I've been saying all along?
I don't know, I blacked out.
Yeah, me too. Okay, ready? Yeah, get comfy.
Get in, yeah.
Get comfy.
Get in used to it.
Yep. So what inspired Astara to launch Astara Move?
I think it was our CEO's vision to see that, traditional ownership of vehicles is, of course, will be there, but you also have new trends like subscription or pay-per-use. These are cases that we've seen, like in for instance, in the streaming or in the music with companies like Netflix and Spotify, which we all know. Now it's the idea of moving to more pay-per-use, more convenient, and shifting from ownership to usership, right? And that was a bit the idea behind launching Astara Move.
So, okay, tell us what the biggest challenge has been scaling this service. You're currently in Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, and Chile.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's getting to know the market, since of course these two markets are super different between each other. So as for instance, we take the most, let's say, subscription advanced market would be Switzerland, where we identified over 15-20 different competitors already offering subscription. And then maybe on the other side of the coin would be Chile, which subscription is not known. You will get to hear about leasing, but not truly subscription, and no flexible models. We haven't seen any competitor offering less than 12 months. So that will give us a good unique selling proposition, right, through this flexibility. So I guess the first challenge would be to actually get to know the user in each of these markets, to adapt your offer, since of course, even though it's kind of initially the same product, we do get to adjust it, like for instance with the durations or with the mileage packages, or with, for instance, Switzerland, many people will just move in and outside of the country, right?
Yeah.
Just because of the market. So that also is something that we offer there. Or for instance, the winter tires that you need to, of course, have in Switzerland, but you don't really need them here in Spain.
Sure.
So we do adapt it to the market. We always try to keep in common, like all of the aspect that we mentioned around the convenient, 100% online, the flexibility, of course the affordability. All of these concepts are true to all of the markets, and more that will come in the next few years.
That's for sure. You guys have rigged yourselves almost as if you were a startup within the big corp. How has that benefited you, and also what have been the challenges of that setup?
On the challenge side, I'd say that, of course, for us, we managed to break the silos and to combine and to work together kind of the ownership and the usership business, which is something that is, I'd say, would be quite difficult for more traditional players. And we've seen this since maybe they start Flexible Lease, but it's kind of a different company. They don't really speak to each other. They don't actually leverage their networks or anything. So I think that might make it a bit more difficult, even though, of course, many other competitors are entering and they will continue to do so.
Right. I think we've seen that there is this fear of cannibalization within an organization. What was that mindset like inside of Astara at the beginning, and now that you guys are one of the leaders in this space?
So in our case, first of all, I think we didn't see it as potential cannibalization, but as an incremental potential demand. Also to reacting to trends that we saw in the market. So it's like, if you don't do it, another one will do it, and you're not cannibalizing yourself. And also, since regarding the ownership part, we also continue selling vehicles to the usership part, right? So it's kind of a combination of all of them. But yeah, it's great that our CEO put the vision in that side. Like, okay, like usership is strategic. Of course, as of today, the traditional business is way bigger, but this will continue to evolve. And also they need to work together. and not be identified as potential cannibalization, but as another room for growth.
Exactly. All right, let's find a parking spot and let's head to the stadium.
Cool.
When was the last time you were here for a game?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. I usually have a season ticket together with my brother.
Oh,
so
good for you.
So I come here quite often.
We're going into the stadium now. We're not allowed to bring cameras, so this is where we leave you.
Bye, guys.
That was perfect. Good job.